Hello everyone, how are you doing? Of course, you know this is the Public Complaint Commission and it's great to be here. My name is Lola Oduba. Today on the program we're going to be, of course, receiving the members of the House of Assembly who are coming to do an oversight function at the PCC. It's great to receive them. We're here to, of course, show them what we've been doing, especially since the new team, that's the new Honorable Chief Commissioner, has just come on board. It's a great thing for them to be here, and as we receive them, we welcome you all to see, of course, what the program and this entails today. Thank you very much. We welcome the honorable members.
We have the presence of the last committee chairman on public petition, petitions and papers, the presence of Honourable ETABA.
Okay, thank you. I commend my colleagues that we also invited together. There's a Chief Commissioner, Public Complaints Commission, Madam Bashir, MFR, the new branch Chief Commissioner, the Ombudsman himself. You're welcome, sir. We at this point will do our normal introduction, so that from there we can proceed. You know, this event is our event. Chief Commissioner.
Yes, sure.
So we just need to be acquainted with our system.
Sure.
So I will allow my colleagues to introduce themselves accordingly.
Mr. Chairman, honorable colleagues, the Chief Commissioner and your team, the Secretariat, I remain Honorable Mukhtar Tolani Shagai. I represent Nigerians, starting from the Northwest, Asa Federal Constituency of Kwara State.
Mr. Chairman, honorable colleagues, the Secretariat, the Chief Commissioner and his team, I am here Vice Marshal General retired, and I represent the group people of Ekiti South, Federal Constituency 1, and from Ekiti State, the 14 of knowledge.
Honorable Chairman, Honorable Commissioner, Honorable Chairman, Honorable members, the Commissioner and his team. My name is Honorable Madaki, member representing the good people of Prison throughout the constituency. I come from Jigawa State.
Mr. Chairman, my dear colleagues, and our hosts, my name is Honorable Dr. Emi Odunya. I represent the people of Akampa, Biasa, Federal Constituency in Cross River State.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman, my distinguished honorable colleagues, the Ombudsman himself, and your excellent team. My name is Honorable Attorney Matthew Mogu. I speak for the people of Abambise, Nwabala Federal Constituency. I am from Imo State.
Thank you, Chairman, honorable colleagues, and the Chief Ombudsman. My name is Kwamati Bitrus Lowry. I represent the people of Jamsa, Noma Namode Federal Constituency of Adamawa State.
Thank you, my chair and judge, my colleagues, the Ombudsman and his team, gentlemen, press.
My name is Barrister J.C. Okejo Onakalos. I represent the Nigerians, especially the habit of Lagos, to show this one.
Dear respected colleagues, the Chief Commissioner and your management team, my name is Honourable Jafar Leko, and I represent the very good of people of Bogoro, Tas, Tafa Abalia from Bauchi State. Good afternoon. By the leave of Mr. Speaker, Dr. Patrick Nabas, and the leave of my colleagues, and the chairman of the Committee on Public Petitions that oversight the Public Complaints Commission. Chief Commissioner and the Ombudsman, we are here on our normal ritual assignment, and I'm happy that before our coming there was a notification that the committee was coming today. And I'm also happy that we've quite prepared documents for us to look at on our arrival. We must commend you for that. My dear colleagues, our Chief Commissioner was just inaugurated about 2 months ago, and he's a new Ombudsman in Public Complaints Commission. But on his arrival, he met management team, which I believe have done justice to what he needed to know and understand how the commission works. And we believe that, having been in the public service, he has understood and quickly adjusted himself according to how the commission is working. So, on that note, I will allow the Chief Commissioner, which is the Ombudsman, MFR, that has been in the system and understand the politics of Nigeria, to take us through first his welcome address and also the document before us for us to really understand what and what they have done. If there are any questions from my colleagues, then we start again there. You're welcome.
House Committee on Public Petitions. And our honorable distinguished members of this committee, my management staff, and other auxiliary staff that are present. Good morning to you all, rather good afternoon. It's my great pleasure to have all of you here. Apparently, this will signify my first engagement with any committee that is so designated by the National Assembly to undertake any official job. Your committee is prompt, active, and I'm delighted to have you as my first outing with such committees today. Thank you so much for this listening. You have already introduced me as according to Nigerian language, a JJC in the commission. However, not a JJC in the Nigerian system. Having passed through the system for 33 years and retired as an Assistant Comptroller General of the Nigerian Customs Service 4 years ago. I appreciate the introduction as well. Honorable members, on behalf of myself, honorable commissioners, and the entire staff of the Confidence Commission, it's a delight to have this opportunity to congratulate you not only as honorable members, but as members of different committees serving your fatherland. Your emergence is undoubtedly an appreciative testimonial of your contribution to the national building. The Public Complaints Commission, since its establishment in 1975, has endeavored to live up to its responsibilities as empowered by the PCC Act, Cap. 37 of Law of Operations 2004, to inquire into complaints bordering on administrative injustices lodged by members of the public against public institutions and companies or their officials. As you are aware, the hallmark of Ombudsman is to stand up effectively to investigate public complaints, proper administration. Every year, the Commission receives thousands of complaints, and it is required to resolve them to ensure fairness, accountability, transparency, and governance. The Commission's commitment to fight administrative injustices in public and private institutions make it the pivot of the fight against corruption in the society. Since our inauguration by the National Assembly on the 25th of September 2024, my colleagues and I have been committed to repositioning the Commission to ensure it serves Nigerians better. At the time of our inauguration, I set up a committee to look into the challenges of the Commission, which recommendations have been brought already before me, and I'm in communication with the leadership of the National Assembly on the report. Perhaps Mr. Speaker is very much aware about the report of the Senate President. They are very happy with the findings of that committee. By tomorrow, that report is going to them now officially in writing. They said, they promised that they are going to do justice to that report accordingly. We have, as those of you who were opportune to witness the inauguration, especially the Honourable Chairman who was there, and I'm sure probably some of you, or if not all of you, were there. When the respected elders were talking, especially the Senate President and the Honourable Speaker, when they were talking about the Commission, you could see the passion in them on issues that the feeling is, which precipitated to at one time having the Commission being closed close to 3 weeks with an inherent problem of raising placards in demonstration up to the National Assembly. These are part of what we have discovered, where more or less the leadership even gave it was a directive, specifically directed that we should, rather I should unveil the issues and bring support to such issues so that Nigeria can move forward. We are not ignorant of myriads of tasks this administration is currently confronted with. I mean, the efforts it is making to enthron good governance for the betterment of our people. However, it is pertinent to note that recent developments in the country have brought about increase in number of complaints. The dealing on pressure and condition of living, the inherent insecurity which has been built in the country for many years now. And virtually the world economic challenges which Nigeria has not been left behind. So, it is wise for us to take advantage of this rare opportunity of your visit to draw your attention to the underfunded, gross underfunding, to say it much, Mr. Chairman, sir, of the Commission, and appeal to you all through your able leadership to use your good office to urgently and as a matter of urgency influence the Commission's request for special financial intervention enable it pay accumulated promotion areas, homeless areas, and wage bill areas of staff. You remember when the Senate President was making his speech, he brought up an adage that to whom much is given, much is expected. We are praying that your leadership through this commission will reinvigorate the mission of this commission. If this commission is properly harnessed, Mr. Chairman, and I can assure you, through my leadership, Nigeria, things will turn around. I can assure you, what we never expect, if we give us maximum 1 year, it will happen through this commission. Because we all belong to the country. But when we all of us here have responsibilities. Those of us that have missed the two giants, fathers and mothers, we have wives, we have children, some of us have grandchildren. When you go through the next corners of the country and see how people are living, you start thinking on how and why. When did we get to that stage? How can we move forward? The most annoying thing is when issues like this are being talked about, you see Nigerians talking about government. And you start thinking, who is government? Everybody is a government. If you are being governed, you are part of the government. And who is governing you is part of the government. It depends on your attitude. So we are appealing, Mr. Chairman, that we do justice to this commission. Let us put heads together to see how we all have time frame. We all have time frame. Not only in our respective responsibilities as Nigerians, but even as human beings, we have time frame. However, the time is now that we are online, not offline. Let me take this opportunity to appreciate you and your able court for having this thought to be with us this afternoon. And I pray that we have a very good deliberation. Thank you once again. We appreciate it.
Thank you, dear Chief Commissioner, the MFRO, like I used to call you. I'm happy that you are a system person and you know the right steps to take at that time. And I believe strongly that most of the commissioners that you met can as well guide you through alongside the management staffs. You know, the committee has actually been doing a lot in making sure that this commission is well positioned. It got a time where the staff had to be cooking by the gate just to make sure that their cry is being heard. The conference you talked about, the promotion areas you talked about, we were not sleeping as members and even as the commission. If you ask your secretary and your management, they will tell you, if we are not in Speaker's guest house, they are in my office. If we are not in Speaker's office, in National Assembly, they will be in my office or CMA's office, or we are talking about seeing the Senate President. So I'm happy that when you came in good conscience, you were able to set up a committee. And that committee has been able to give you adequate report on how issues should be addressed. Like you said, who much is given, much is also expected. And why the committee is here is to look at the little that has been given and how it has been utilized for the benefit of Nigerians. Like you said, our interest is how Nigerians can have a better life. And as a chief commissioner, I will urge you to up your game, because as a chairman, we are supposed to be receiving your reports in the committee to know how many cases you have resolved and how many cases are pending, to also enable us to understand that the commission is working in the area of humanitarian. Because when a Nigerian has issue, either by dismissal or by any way, and the issue is not resolved, that means that person is likely to go home without feeding, because his salaries are not paid, his agency are starting, his ministry are starting. So those issues, I want you to take those issues seriously and let your commissioners know that the interest we have as members and as a house is for Nigerians to be better than the way we have come in this 10th assembly. So on this note, my colleagues, I must commend you and commend the Ombudsman and the management, the commissioners, and then the MFRO himself. I will allow you to conclude so that we can call it a day for now.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. Let me seize this opportunity to thank you so profoundly, and your colleagues, the honourable members, and also to assure you that we are on the same page. In other words, I believe Public Complaints Commission is your baby. We should be pampered. I think we are one of either 3 or 4 other commissions that are directly under you, directly under the National Assembly. I assure you, all our work here is by your directive. One of the few issues I want to touch, sir, is the issue of our mandate, the Act. The Chief Commissioner has been made to be a kind of one special calling board. He can do and undo without recourse. A lot of decisions can be taken by my office, by my humble self. I don't need even management meeting. I don't need to consult. And Mr. Chairman and honorable members, as Nigerians, reputable people, I think if we give such a power, minus that of Mr. President, to anybody, today I can decide to employ. These are things, part of the problems that this commission has, which I'm drawing your attention on the issue of amendment of this our act. It couldn't go on under the last dispensation, that is the 9th Assembly. But since I have been crowned to be number 10 chairman under the 10th Assembly, I should seize this opportunity, Mr. Chairman, to see that through your good self and your honorable members, we are able to make amends on this act. We have robust ideas. For example, we have an idea that each of the 6 geopolitical regions, we want to engage minimum of 2 reputable sons and probably 2 reputable citizens of that zone to be part of us, not on contract and not on salary. on what lawyers call pro bono, so that they can give us that support, professional support. In any zone where there are issues, those pro bono members will back up our team to see how they settle scores between communities, between individuals, between governments and other establishments. And with that, I am very convinced a lot of achievements will be made. And so many others which we plan for. Okay, part of that is that maybe at any sitting they have, we can be able to give them some stipends and also accommodate them and transport them. It is part of what we plan. And secondly, performance can only come when there is carrot and stick going together. Certainly we must punish erringness. At the same time, we are planning to reward good attitude, good performance. All this cannot come without funds. If you go through our books, you will discover that quite a number of states, if you check the PCC offices there, I pray my honorable chairman's state is not part of that. But you will cry when you see the PCC office. Some don't even have the office. Either they are being pushed here today, next time they are, depending on the government of the day in that state. So part of what we did with my commissioners, I now wrote a very, very beautiful letter to all the state governors on behalf of my commissioners. And they took it just like as their letter of mandate, so that we can form that synergy between the PCC and the respective governments. Let me not bombard you with so many complaints. Like you said, we will have time for that. But we are saying this so that you anticipate what we are bringing to you for 2025. And we are soliciting for your cooperation, please. On that note, I would like to sincerely, on behalf of all the federal commissioners, this our meeting will be in the next few seconds, be all over our platforms. So all the federal commissioners will see it. All our offices in the whole federation will see it. Would like and all members of my staff would like to sincerely thank you and appreciate you for this visit. And we pray that you succeed in all your endeavors. Thank you very, very much, sir.
Commission,
Thank you.
tell us what were your expectations for today's event?
Well, we've come here for normal assignments. After budget appropriation, here comes scrutinizing of the budget performance, the work they have done for the appropriation, for 2024, and that is the reason why we are here. And so far, I think we are impressed with the submission they've made as a commission. And we just have the new chief of, commissioner in a public complaints commission that was inaugurated alongside the federal commissioners 2 months ago. So I think what we have seen so far is okay, and the chief commissioner is ready to position this commission better than the way he has met it. And we are happy as Nigerians, not just as honorable members and as a chairman of the committee on public petitions in the House of Representatives. And I hope and believe strongly that moving forward, Nigerians will be good to go with Public Complaints Commission.
Thank you very much, sir. What are you looking forward to seeing for the Public Complaint Commission, sir?
Okay, we are looking forward to seeing matters being resolved without stress. Matters being resolved with Nigerians not stressing themselves. And with the man we have on board now, we believe strongly that Nigerians will be happy bringing their matters to Public Complaints Commission to be resolved, because majorly is to make Nigerians smile. So, and this is what we bent on insisting from the House for the Public Complaints Commission to be doing, and also training their staffs to be able to be equipped to stand the standard of the day and the new order of operations.
Thank you very much, Honourable ETABA. And of course, we hope to have you even more on our shows, especially on the Ombudsman's radio.
By the grace of God.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, first of all, I feel so good that they came. You know, Public Complaints Commission is one of the commissions that the committee from the National Assembly on Public Complaints oversee our activities. And we are counting on their support to accelerate all the plans we have for the Commission for the next budget, that is the 2025 year budget, because we have robust programs for the Commission in terms of engaging on our level of performances, in terms of issue of personnel, the areas of payments of staff, which is a priority to me, upgrade of the standard of our respective offices. States where they don't have offices, we want to see them being built. Those that have and they are so dilapidated, we want to see them repaired. We want to see people living in a very conducive working environment. And perhaps it is only on such that you will expect high level of performance by our staff. So they are coming is something that was worth a while, and they did this visit at the right time.
Fantastic. And I also realized that there was a high level of support for your administration and for you. Are you excited about that, and how does it make you feel?
You are talking about the confidence by the members bestowed upon me. Yes, it is encouraging. Both you and all other members of staff should keep praying so that we maintain that tempo. There is nothing in any human life more than integrity. And I have assured them we are going to work hand in hand. We have no option anyway, because Public Complaints Commission is a baby of National Assembly. So whatever our level of performance would be what the National Assembly will be portrayed with. So we must make sure that we have not, we have not given them that benefit of doubt or put any sand in their plate.
And I like the fact that you mentioned that give us a year.
Yes, certainly.
Fantastic.
You will see that.
Thank you so much. The program, of course, continues. It's been an oversight of the functions of the PCC Commission, and we've been speaking with the Honorable Chief Commissioner, of course, Honorable Bashir Abubakar, MFR. Thank you so much, sir. So much. And we are with you all the way.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Nice talking.
Thank you.
Alhamdulillah, we are grateful to God. We are doing well and will continue to improve because for us to stay up our games, we need somebody to review us, and that's what they have done to us today. Shake here a bit, adjust there, and then you do better tomorrow. Whatever happened to us affect them directly, especially this committee that visited, who oversight Public Complaints Commission. Their job similar to our own. They guide us. Sometimes we have to go into to add color or flavor to their job because we are the foot soldier. We've been here for long. Sometimes they need our advice and our input to help them do their job better. And above all, they are the mother of the commission, so they need to back us properly so that we don't fall. And that's what they have come to try to perfect the system.
What do you see 2025 looking at for the commission?
Better days, greater outcomes, more achievements, and more focused. in the operation of the commission, because the new chief commissioner already has marshaled out what he intends to do. And from the relationship he's been having an interaction with the National Assembly and the leadership, I'm believing God that the best will come out of it, because no matter the design, no matter your plan, if you don't have the funding and then to be able to practicalize what you think you want to do, then nothing comes out. So since he's been able to proactively explain to them what he intends to do, and they are in tune with him, they are on the same page, I think the best is all we expect from Public Complaints Commission next year.
Fantastic. And of course, that translates to better lives for Nigerians, because their complaints will be heard and dealt with. And of course, the staff and welfare of the commission will be taken care of. Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure being with you.
Okay, then you've heard it all. It's been an oversight of the National Assembly to the Public Complaints Commission, and they've been here, they've seen, they've heard, and they seem satisfied. Of course, the program continues. My name is Lola Oduba. I hope also that you'll take advantage of the Public Complaint Commission by knowing that all services that you get here is free of charge. All our offices are all around the Federation. What are you waiting for? Do you have any injustice meted out to you? Come to the Public Complaint Commission. Let your voice be heard. See you again.